Hey everybody, welcome to Night's Black Agent. I am your host, Aaron. With me, as always, is Michael.
Hello, everyone.
So I'll give you a little intro to start off with. I'll let Michael introduce Aaron, and then I'm going to do a recap of what happened last time. So my name's Aaron. I stream on this channel on a pretty regular basis. I stream Shadowrun. I stream this. I've been a player in Bikes on Kids or Kids on Bikes, depending on how you feel like saying it today. And I also do a little bit of work writing some of the Shadowrun missions with some of the other folks on this channel. With that, I'm going to hand it to Michael.
Yeah, sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm fidgeting with my stupid chat because I think I created a second desktop on accident. Okay, no worries. How's it going, everyone? My name is Michael. I play Aaron Khan, which is a MI6 agent who has been taken over by a vampire. He has somehow freed himself from the grips of this vampire's thrall and is now coming to kind of the home stretch of his adventure as he's going to be facing off against the vampire. So, welcome.
Awesome. So, where we left off, you had somehow you'd broken free from the grip of a vampire. You figured it out for the most part that it has to do with this drink, this rosewater flask that you had. Because it impacted Sinclair, and so you had escaped. You had met a number of people along the way, tried to make contact with the note that was in your phone, only to find that that person had already been set up by a different vampire lord. Unfortunately, your contact was killed during your trip towards the airport, and so you've now got this. The situation where you're not really sure who to turn to, because when you went and checked with Sinclair, Sinclair kind of said he would delay Javitso, who was your vampire master. And you had just started to drive away from his safe house, and you were headed across one of the bridges of Budapest, and you spotted a face that you recognized, Madame Rostrani.
Yes.
And so let me.
Rostrani, yeah.
Rostami.
Rostami, yeah, that sounds better.
And so, yeah, because everybody was saying pastrami, and that's what confused me. Or salami. So you saw her as you were going across the bridge. And there was a moment of recognition. And so I'll turn it over to you.
I picked her up, right? Yeah. No, did I pick her up?
You decided to slam on the brakes and stop, and that's where we left off.
Oh. Okay. Excellent. Yeah. So if I slammed on the brakes and stopped, and it is Rostami. So yeah, I would unlock the door and pull up right next to her and tell her, "Hey, get in."
Hello, Aaron. Where are you going?
Out of here. What are you doing out here? She's alone, yeah, and she's out alone on the sidewalk of a street.
Yeah, she's just by the side of the bridge, as you see her in the picture.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just.
Look, I can explain. You might want to get in though. We're kind of in a hurry here.
Are you working for your master? Have you fallen back into his clutches?
No.
How do I know? Right? The worst case is you would be trying to capture me.
Okay. What can I do to prove this to you? I'm not good at this. So I'll show her the rosewater flask, or at least the empty bit of it, right?
Yep. Yeah. Great. You've got the flask.
I didn't drink this. If I'm being honest, Rostami, I don't know how I got out of the grips of Javitso, but I woke up in a hospital bed, and here I am.
We had given you. This was. We gave you 2 doses. You drank one of them that night.
Okay.
So you must
You
have.
gave me 2 doses.
Yeah.
I know. Okay. I don't remember any of that, but
Well,
I believe you.
my problem is I've got to trust you, and I don't know if I can.
Well, what could I do to earn your trust? Is there something you're looking for?
I mean,
He needs a push. What do we have here?
yeah, because you're out of pushes right now.
Right.
I look at your blood drops here. They be empty.
If you had said the right line,
Get
was I
in if you
supposed
want
to
to
have
live.
shot her?
No, you get in
Yeah,
if you
get
want to live. Get in if you want to live.
it.
All right. So there,
um,
you could try to negotiate with her or intimidate her. Those are some options, or some form of
I'll.
reassurance.
Oops, I tried rolling. Sorry, I don't know why I did that.
Up, you got to
Let me
push.
try. Well, I would try. Reassuring. There's a push.
All right. So you have a push just in case. So your reassurance, I believe, we haven't used it yet. So you're still looking at having a pretty full setup of intimidation is a push.
Right.
Reassurance is a push. You decided you were going to do a push and spend the push you just got to convince Rostami. How do you want to?
Yes,
How do you want to
Rostami.
convince her?
Well, shoot, I can. Let's see. If I would. No, that wouldn't. That doesn't make sense. I don't know. Let's see. I could show her my wound, but I mean that doesn't prove anything because I wasn't actually a vampire, and vampires regenerate. So let's see. Shit. Ew. I don't know. Being honest, giving her the googly eyes, intimidate her with the line.
Well, think about it this way, right? Like, you can recount, maybe an encounter that you had recently with Sinclair. That might be an option.
Yeah, kind of like tell her about my my whole encounter with John Sinclair.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I guess I'll try that. No servant of your master would be allowed to do such a cheesy thing.
But basically, she says, again, what assurances do I have that you're not working for him right now?
Sinclair, you understand that Sinclair was working for Javitso,
Yes.
our former master.
Yes.
He's dead.
What?
You heard about that? He died. Maybe 5-10 minutes ago.
You did this?
I went. No, of course not. But I went to his warehouse or safe house, and I tried winning him back. I showed him the flask. I told him I could help him, and for a while he was trying to bring me back to work with Javitso, and even told me that Javitso was on his way to the safe house. I told him that we could stay there together and fight him right there, but he said it wouldn't be any good. He took the flask, he drank it, and he said he could buy me some time.
All right. Okay. You see her slide into the passenger seat. She's like, let's find someplace safe. My concern is that we're out in the open right now. We need to get underground.
Right. Underground?
Not literally.
Okay. Let's just go somewhere. And
Let's go someplace public.
yeah, as she. Okay. Yeah, I know a great coffee shop. So
You gonna go
I'll
back to a place
take
that
us
you've
to.
been previously, or do you want to roll network to see about an alternative space?
Well, I didn't get caught in the coffee shop with Shakespeare Girl, but maybe it would be a good idea to go somewhere different.
So
I guess I'll roll network.
yeah, roll me network.
Yeah. First roll is a 5. Second roll is a 1. Ooh.
So you do recall a couple of really good places that you've met with folks in the past. There's some bars along the waterfront that tend to be fairly heavily populated.
Okay.
You do know that your former employer had been using these on occasion for meets, not Javitzo personally, but others that are in his employ.
Okay. That sounds like a great idea, actually. When do we go there?
So she agrees. She's relatively quiet on the journey over, but she will answer. She's like, do you have any questions of me? I'm feeling that this operation has gone awry.
Yeah, I would agree. It's been kind of uncomfortable to say the least. Well, okay. I'm still a little fuzzy on the details of how I came back. So you helped bring me back to where I am now.
Yes.
I took 2 shots of the or 2 doses of the rosewater flask. Will that not hold forever?
It will not, unfortunately. This is a temporary fix, and it is hard to make. Dr. Hollier was
Okay.
one of the very few who has been able to reproduce it. However, he did pass that information along to me. Unfortunately, one of the ingredients is exceptionally hard to come by.
What is it?
You need vampire blood.
Okay, well, how long do you have an idea of how long I got before I turn again?
I don't. In all the tests we had, it was a couple days. However, I may have another dose for you.
Right,
But
right now, you have it?
We should chat some more. We should figure out a working relationship between the two of us. I think that I think there's opportunities here.
Okay. What kind of opportunities are you thinking of? Something you have in mind, or?
There's a number of vampires in this world that I would be happy to not have in this world.
Yeah, well.
You need access to this potion, and so seems pretty obvious that we can work together. That I can keep supplying you information, and you keep making the world a little bit safer. But without this potion, you become vulnerable. Javitzo will re-exert his control over you.
Right. Rastami, I hate to ask, but is there a more permanent solution to this grip? I mean, maybe I could still help you in your pursuit, but if there's a permanent fix, maybe that's a better route to take.
Well, I could probably do research and determine whether there is a more permanent fix. But, you know, that will take time.
Is there like a check to see if like she's lying to me?
There
there's
is with a push.
detector?
If you have a push, which you don't have a push anymore, bullshit detector
Well,
does
shit.
give you that.
Shit.
There's a little bit of that.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have any of those, but
Somebody
let's see,
in
do I
the
have anything I
chat
could
might
spend?
be nice.
Yeah, they might be able to give me
Look
something.
at that, bvalo301 giving you the push.
Hey! There you go. Thanks, BVal.
So yeah, you happen to have a push.
Okay. So I roll for that?
You automatically get it.
Okay, excellent.
That's the nice thing about pushes. So what you know is when listening to her voice, she does know of a permanent fix, but she's being very hesitant to give it to you.
Okay.
You're not sure why, because she is still
That's
helping
fine.
you. And so you do find your way through the narrow, windy streets of Budapest towards the bar that you remember. And when she gets out, she's like, "Yeah, let's go grab a drink. We'll sit someplace quiet and public.
Okay.
And we should
good with me.
figure out a way to get you outside of Budapest. Get you away from him."
You think that'll help?
I think it might. I think it may reduce his influence.
Okay. Well, while we're talking, do I remember a like how to fight vampires specifically? Because I don't know if like bullets are exactly gonna do the trick. I might need something more. Am I experienced enough to know what that kind of might be in this world?
With a lot of the things that are sort of shaken loose in your mind right now, not really sure what's going on there.
That's fine. I can talk to Rostami.
That is true. So you guys sit down in the bar. You both probably order a drink, and she pulls an aluminum water bottle out of her purse and slides it over to you, and she says, "Rather than wait till things go completely south, you may wanna re-up your dose." That's my last dose.
I'll open it up, kind of fancy, and kind of give it a smell. It looks relatively the same to what the rose water was.
Well, the one you had before was this fairly ornate bottle. This one looks like something you would go get in an REI.
Okay.
But when you smell it, it smells of ash and it smells of rose.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll drink it. Okay.
When you do, suddenly you have this flood of memories just roll back into you. You recall sitting in a prison cell with Rostami, and that she was tied to a bench and you were interrogating her. You were hurting her. And the more like it rolls in, you can feel like you were in Prague. That you had captured. You were trying to break her forward, Javitso. And you can't remember how, but she somehow escaped from you. And Javitsa was pissed. Like, he threatened to just drain you dry. And then another memory pops into your head. You remember being on another bridge very similar to the one you just were at, but it felt like it was half a world away. And you remember that she handed you a cup of this water before. And so you will get a free push out of that. So the push you just spent to do the bullshit detector is back. So you still have one push.
Okay.
But you do recall, like, if she helps you, she might be afraid that you're, like, there's a reason she'd be afraid of helping you back.
Okay. Rostami, drinking whatever that drink you just gave me. I mentioned earlier I lost a lot of memories, and if I'm being honest, there's still a lot I don't recall. But I think I did terrible things to you.
You
I'm
did.
so sorry.
But you're free now. You can make up for it.
That wasn't me. Okay.
Yeah. And so at this point, like, what you need to do is help our cause. Well, I represent a group that's trying to stop their influence. But they're running this vast worldwide conspiracy to using us as cattle. And while you were a thrall, like I recognize that who you were is different than who you are right now. But I need your help.
Yeah. Okay. Of course.
But I need out.
Do you guys go by an... What do you mean?
So me and two friends came here.
To replace you?
No. Me and two friends came here to free you specifically. However, something went sideways. I don't know where Father Loretti is, but Dr. Hollier was found dead on the side of the road. And at this point, I feel that my operation is gone, and so I need to get out of the city. And so my first task for you was really a choice. I expect you to either go fight Javitso now, distract him so I can get out of here, or flee and draw his attention. Flee loud.
Right. Okay. Well, after what he did to Sinclair, and what he's done to me, and done to you, I want to fight him.
So
I think I owe him that.
So if you can find your way clear, you can contact me in London.
Okay.
And I will be able to connect you with the rest of my organization, but I cannot share that with you as you are now. You are days away from reverting back to Javitso's control.
Makes sense.
And that is a risk.
I have to spend a push to make sure. No, you know what? No, I believe Rastami. Yeah, I think.
Well,
I'm not there. I can't. Yeah.
You'd spent a push in the scene, and so I'm okay with it for the rest of the scene.
Okay.
You trust her right now. Like, you know that she's hiding something from you, but you also realize, like, all of the things she's saying are absolutely true. You felt Javitso's tug at your soul, that all it takes is a little bit, and you would spill your guts back to him.
Okay. I've been lied to by everyone, so I don't trust anyone. But I think I trust Rastami at this point. So okay, that's fine. Does Rastami give me like her contact? A number?
She tells you that well, if you're in London, there's an old one of the oldest taverns in London. You can figure it out. Contact me there. Talk to the bartender about me. He's not part of this, but he'll know how to get a hold of me.
Rastami, I feel kind of dumb asking this, but I mean, like I said, my memory is not there. Does Javitsu have some sort of weakness that you might know of?
The vampire kind do have weaknesses. They are They are killable, just as you and I are. Merely tougher than we are. I would.
You could just like shoot him in the head a few times, or
That is one way. There are other ways as well. Holy water does in fact work. We also know that garlic, they do have an aversion to garlic. But a lot of the things that we've learned through the loss of many.
okay. Holy water, garlic, and bullets. Okay.
But we know that his skin is tough. We know that if he loses blood, he will die though.
Okay. Tough skin, loss of blood. Okay. Holy water. How do I don't know. Do I just get a glass of water and say Jesus' name over it, or?
No. I don't have I don't have a supply here. I have a supply in London. As you can imagine, getting them on airlines is generally a bit of a problem. So, again,
Sarah.
that becomes an option later.
Okay.
I think at this point.
Well, you know what? Yeah. I can, eat a few garlic pizzas between now and then. Okay. Okay. Let's go gear up. Let's kick some ass.
Well, I am leaving town, so best of luck.
Well. Yeah. Thank you for everything.
Are you going to try to confront him head on, or are you going to try to flee?
I'm gonna kill him. And I'll see you when it's done.
Good luck.
Thank you.
And she quickly grabs her big heavy purse and walks out the door. So how do you want to do this?
Man, I wish I had that rifle. The one I left behind. That would be nice. Shoot. Okay, so I know Javitsa was going to be at Sinclair's safe house relatively soon after I left. But I imagine it's probably been at least an hour or two at this point. So he may not be there. Or if he is, I don't know. I don't have any garlic from what I understand. I have a handgun with maybe a clip or two of shots. Garlic. What could I do with garlic? I mean, maybe it won't hurt to pick some up.
We'll go with, how about you roll me preparedness?
Yeah, I think I actually have some, Who Dares Wins. I have an edge for that.
That would be
before the end of the adventure. You may discard this card to reveal what aid he gave you, or rather gain 2 preparedness dice. Let's do that.
Okay, so you have 4 dice for preparedness.
Hell yeah, let's figure that out. Okay, chat, if you have any ideas on how I can use garlic, let me know. Okay, first roll is 6. Excellent. Another 6. Excellent. A 5. And a 1. Not bad.
Yeah, that's really good, considering the top end line of rolls tend to be way up there. So here's what you've got a cache, and you have a lot of familiarity with, you start remembering things that all of the things you've learned over time, through history, through folklore, crucifixes, and so you just start hitting the streets and hitting your cache, trying to gather up what you can, in sort of the best effort of, well, something's gonna work, right?
Mm-hmm. Crush up garlic in water and keep a mouthful of water at all times.
So
Kind of like that idea.
We're. I mean, I like garlic, but I don't know if I like garlic that much.
It's so dumb.
Where do you want to, like? Okay, so you've gathered this equipment. It doesn't take long. It takes you about an hour, and it's at this point it's probably getting close to 11 o'clock at night.
Okay. What equipment have I gathered? Like bullets, garlic, like cloves? I don't know.
Bullets, garlic.
Garlic powder as pocket sand. That's actually a pretty good idea.
A crucifix.
Dale would be very proud of that. A crucifix.
You are able to get a hold of a crucifix. Not sure if it will work, but it's worth an effort.
Something. Okay.
And so that's pretty much what you're able to gather in time.
Okay. I think the first, because I don't know where he's going at this, or I don't know where Javitso is at this point, and I don't have his contact anymore. Correct? Like I don't have him on pocket dial on my phone number.
No, but we're so you just sort of gather your stuff, and your preparedness actually gives you sort of a safe house as well. So you found one of your old safe houses. You're getting things laid out and set up. And the voice of a vampire thunders through your blood. You are mine. You cannot go. You know that if you give in, you are doomed. But if you fight, you may go mad. I need a cool test. And you get a -1 for every shadow problem that you currently have. Although I think you're without a shadow problem.
Right. That's correct.
You're just injured.
Okay.
You are shaken, which is a -1 to cool test.
Yeah. I was about to say, yep, okay. Here we go. This ain't it. So 4, which would be a 3. And a 1, which is a 0.
There are no extra problems. You don't want to obey. But you don't want to do this, but you can't resist. You can feel Javitso just sapping your willpower. You can feel it's almost like blood draining from a ruptured artery. Just it feels cold in like the pit of your soul. You're still alive, but you know where he's at. You feel drawn to him.
I know where he's at.
You feel drawn to him.
Okay. Is his voice still like thundering through my blood? No.
Nope. You feel though an imperative. You feel an order.
Where is he?
You know that he is sitting in Sinclair's apartment. Like everything in your body tells you that.
Yeah, let's go kick his ass. Okay. Trying to think, is there anything else I want to do before I go? Do I crush up garlic powder as pocket sand? I feel like, would that even work? It's so stupid.
It ends
I'll
up...
keep a few garlics.
So, yeah, you load up your pockets. You've got, like... And you keep rubbing your pocket pants so that you can crush the garlic. Like, you're not getting any dates tonight, but you're gonna... You're prepared.
Garlic cologne. Okay. All right, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Let's rock him up.
So you see your drive over is in a very different point of where it was when you drove there merely a few hours ago. It is darker. It almost feels like the streetlights themselves have lost some of their glow. It feels like every shadow feels deeper. When you arrive at the apartment, where do you park?
I want to park right in front. If I park far away, I mean, I know where he is. There's no reason why he wouldn't know where I am. He knows I'm coming. I'll park in front.
All right. So you pull in.
Unless he doesn't know I'm coming. I'm fucking parking in front.
You can feel him. Like you can feel this. It's almost like this pulse. So every time your heart beats, like you feel this like step forward towards the door of the apartment complex.
Oh, that's an awful feeling. Can I take a bite out of garlic and see if that helps? That's like the stupidest thing I've ever said.
Yeah, sure. You take a bite out of that garlic.
Chomping on it.
It's like, have you ever bitten garlic?
No.
It's very, very harsh. I have.
Ew.
So yeah, you bite into it and you can feel it burst into your mouth like this overwhelming, like painful, like sort of scrubs away all of your taste buds in one moment. You don't know if it's gonna work, but you've done it.
It's something else to focus on. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I'll go right up to the front door.
You will also get an extra die in any confrontation with them because you just had another dose of Rosewater Flask.
Excellent. Okay.
So, and so yeah, you walk in the front door. You spot very easily that Sinclair's men, Javitso's men, are all around. Like you've seen them standing outside the apartment complex. You've seen them across the street. But you have no problem. You walk into. But
they're standing outside, like they're just like outside the building.
Yeah. They're not making any move towards you.
I'm VIP. Oh. Okay. Sure. I'll waltz right in.
And you walk up to the door. His door is closed still, just as you had left it mere hours ago.
I won't knock this time, but I'll see if it's unlocked and try and let myself in.
It is unlocked. And when you walk in, you can smell gunpowder, and you can see there sitting on the couch, Javitso is there, his legs crossed, and laying on the ground in the middle of the apartment is Sinclair. 2 puncture marks in his neck.
What'd you do to him?
What'd you do to him? I came back. He attacked me.
Maybe he should have. Honestly. I was trying to free him like he deserved.
Free?
You swooped into his life and ruined him.
I saved you. I saved you and him. You were some trash tossed around by your human governments. I put you to use.
You're deluded, and we're through. And you're through taking over anyone. We're finishing this right now.
In that instance, he was sitting on the couch. He is now in front of you, has his hand on your neck, and is lifting you off the ground.
Shit.
So this is a fight test.
Okay.
All the chips are down.
What do I do?
So it's going to be a fight challenge. There are no extra problems. All problems lead to death. However, there is the opportunity for a stunt. If you have not used athletics as a stunt or preparedness as a stunt, you would be able to have an extra die roll, but you already get an extra one from the rosewater flask.
Did I used preparedness, but that wasn't as a stunt, correct?
That was just as a test.
Okay. Okay. So maybe I'll roll preparedness.
Well, you don't have to roll it. You just automatically say, I'm spending it. So you go from 2 to 1.
I'll spend it.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's time for a fight. Give me that first roll.
Okay. Okay. 5. Excellent.
He goes in for the bite, and you get your hand up under his jaw, and you're pushing away, trying to get at your pistol.
Okay. Okay. Next roll.
Yeah.
A 3.
A 3. You're able to get it free, and you can feel like he's getting close to your neck, like you're having trouble pushing away. You can feel like your vision starting to tunnel in as his grip on your neck is tight. Rosewater flask.
Okay. Yeah, right. Oh, here's the rosewater flask. This is me just breathing in his face with my garlic breath. No, is that a 2?
That's a 5. Or wait, no, that is a 2.
That's a 5.
You rolled twice.
I think I clicked it twice because it lagged. It lagged. Take the 2.
So you got a 2, which brings you up to 10, but you're at a -1 because you're injured, so you're at 9.
Okay. Okay. And then do I have one more for spending the prepared die?
You have one more, which is that 5.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, all right.
Oh, well, it's a 5 anyway if I re-rolled. Excellent.
So he goes in for the bite, and very quickly, like, you get your gun up near your hip, and you just fire as many times as you can into his torso. Your left hand, you're trying to toss your garlic powder all over him as well while you're shooting. And you can hear the bullets hit against his flesh, and you can hear almost like hitting a bulletproof vest, where you can tell it deforms. But you notice all
Probably
of a sudden
doesn't feel too good either.
You see like him cough in your face, and you can notice like black blood on his lips. And all of a sudden, the next thing you know is you feel yourself hurtling through the air as you slam your back into the wall. And you see him turn, run, and leap out the window, glass shattering everywhere.
Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll chase after him. I'll grab another bite of my garlic and run.
You run to the window. You can see this bat flying in the air. You fire off 2 rounds, and you notice him drop. The bat loses flight.
Oh shit. Okay. Where does he land?
It looks like he lands probably a couple blocks away. But now you've got between you and Sinclair's men, and you're out of bullets.
Okay. Well, first thing I'm gonna do is, God, I don't. Yeah, I'll lock the door.
Okay.
And it's Sinclair's warehouse, and I have been here before, and maybe I've been here a number of times prior. But I'm gonna try and search as quick as I can. Maybe there's some more bullets or another gun here.
Well, you do have the Who Dares to Win.
Yeah, I do have that.
I mean, that seems like a pretty good preparedness.
Right.
I think I
used that one already, though. Yeah.
You did. So that's gone, and you used preparedness as well to gain you that edge in the last fight with him. Right, so you have 1 die.
I think I need it. Easy. Although, Well, what's the alternative? I go there without any bullets and fist fight him?
Fist fighting a
Oh,
vampire? It's totally fine, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Can I spend my die in this? Yeah. Can I spend my die in this case?
You can't spend it, but you can roll your 1 die to
Okay.
see how prepared you are at this point.
Okay. It's a 5.
5. You see his bullet, or you see his gun on the ground. Sinclair's.
Okay.
When you pick it up, you
yeah,
check.
I'll grab
you
it.
check the clip. It's got 3 bullets left.
Oh, damn it. I guess it's something.
It is something. So
Hold
do you
on.
go out the window? You can see that there's a fire escape there.
How many of Sinclair's men generally were there out there?
You know that there was generally around 8 men that he would deal with within a city. You know that there are usually 2 around his apartment, sort of as acting security, but you've seen 4 tonight.
Okay. Yeah, let's see. Well, if I were to try and take on the goons, it's just going to take more time.
Giving him more time to escape.
Exactly. And that may not be good. Although at the same time, I could get more bullets in that case.
So what's the plan?
Well, okay. So if I take the fire escape, he's a couple of blocks away. A couple of blocks. Like, do you mean like 2 blocks, or do you mean like 10?
Somewhere between 2 and 4 blocks away. It was really tough to tell. It's
Okay.
late night.
Yeah. Because that's not bad. Like, I could probably run that and be fine. But I was thinking maybe I just need to go back to the car.
With the goons right nearby.
Yeah. Right. So, yeah. I will go out the fire escape, and with my 3 bullets and my new gun.
And you're going to go head after him?
Yep.
Okay. Give me a cover test. Cover?
Sure.
No, that's not right.
Oh. Oops.
It's the same thing. They're always D6s, right? Conceal.
Yeah. Right. Conceal. Okay.
So you got a 3?
So the first one was a 3.
Okay.
Second one?
Terrible fire escapes. Rusty, you can, you feel it, shake as you're stepping, and you swear it's the loudest noise you have ever heard.
Damn.
But you sort of re-grip, change your sort of pace, and you feel like it blends in with the sounds of the city. You think that you might have got down the building without anyone noticing.
Okay. Okay, so then, yeah, we'll keep going and we'll chase him.
So you run into the direction that you saw him. Staying to the shadows, using all of your training that you've had before. And off in the distance, you can see what looks like a body in the street. And it's slowly trying to drag itself away.
Isn't there? Oh, well, but I can't tell who it is, right?
Can't tell who it is. Not from where you're at. You're probably about 75 meters away.
I could shoot it, but it could just be a rando. Crawling. I'm gonna shoot it once.
Well, or are you gonna get up on it?
What's that?
Or are you gonna run up on it?
No, I'm gonna shoot it once and try to aim for the head.
Okay.
My worry is, chat, if I run up to it, he's just gonna grab me and cuck me. So I will shoot it once from this distance.
Alright, give me your 2 dice of fight.
Here we go. First one's a 6.
Second one?
Second one, it's a 3.
You line up the shot. Just like you did back when you're a new recruit. One shot, straight to the head. You can feel it echoing in the streets of Budapest. And whatever happened, that thing, that person, whatever it was, has stopped moving.
Okay. I'll run up on it and confirm who it is.
When you run up, you can see the back of Javitso. You can see black blood pouring out from multiple bullet wounds. Like the ground is slick with this black blood.
Oh God.
And smelling that blood, you have memories that suddenly awaken. You remember drinking this blood as part of the baptism of blood.
Baptism. Ugh.
You realize that that's how he enthralled you. And as you stand
Drank
there,
his blood?
well, so then what? Are you? Because you shot in a crowded city street. Well, crowded. It's a city.
Is he still alive? He's not moving.
He's not breathing. He's not moving. You believe you might have got him. You've got 2 bullets left.
I hate to be cruel, but I would shoot him 2 more times in the head.
Okay, you do so. You can hear shouts in the distance.
Yeah, I should get out of here soon. But I probably need to confirm that he's dead. So
do vampires have a pulse?
Do they? Maybe. But
you check him. He has no pulse.
That wasn't what I was. Okay. But I was gonna first. If I have my cell phone on me, I take a picture.
Okay, you've got your cell phone.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take a picture and really quickly I'll pat him down. Maybe he has a phone or something on him.
Has nothing on him.
Okay. Huh. Okay. Then I'll try just getting out of there and trying to sneak my way back into a more populated area so I can kind of blend in with crowds.
You quickly turn and run, going to ground as you've been taught, as you've known how to do. You end up finding a safe house to sort of stay in for a day or so. As you move your way from Budapest towards Paris, hitting any of the safe houses that you've known. The whole time, like you think you got him. You don't feel the same tug, but you feel raw. You feel like the shadows at the edge of your mind. You can sense there are other vampires that would use you in a similar fashion, and you don't feel free, but you're alive.
Well, that's not good. Okay. Oh shit, I probably was supposed to grab some of his blood, wasn't I? No no one told me. Okay, all right. It's one of those things where you lay down and remember and get stressed out about.
And so that is the end of our adventure. And
it is, everyone.
We will get together next week. Part of what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up and show folks what's behind the scenes. If you wanted to run this yourself, like, what does it take to run this game for somebody that you care about, and how do you want to psychologically torture your friends?
Cool. That sounds great. Yeah, I'd love to do that. That sounds like a lot of fun. You haven't followed any of my advice anyways. Hey, I did the garlic bit. I did do the garlic bit. You could have gone back, run from the cops, honey, good luck. Well, if I went back, I feel like the cops probably would have taken his body away. And I'd probably look really weird collecting someone's blood, because there would most definitely be authorities like, I don't know, checking out the
Well,
crime scene.
You knew you were in a bad part of town. It was Sinclair, where Sinclair's apartment was.
Right.
And so you probably had a couple moments, but yeah, you're right.
Okay.
So hopefully everybody had fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I sure did.
I'm sorry that like the main like story element was the night that Comcast decided to like stab me in the heart over and over again.
It just it drove the suspense.
Again, thank you for everybody who watched. We will send you on a raid. I know Riri10 was here earlier, so we could send you towards Riri. I don't know if you've got anybody in mind, Master of Rem, if there's somebody that you think would be a good one to send towards. Since this is your channel, I think you could pick.
Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you didn't enjoy it, you could leave at any time. But if you did enjoy it, thank you, and we really appreciate your support. Riri10.
So I will send you over to Riri10. We've got a bunch of viewers. Say hi. He's running Shadowrun tonight. So if you are interested in Shadowrun 6th edition, he's been running some of the adventures. I really want to thank everybody for watching. Come join us next week when we break this all down.
Yes, do so.